Racism, you know, sometimes creeps up on you very subtly. It comes to you sometimes from your parents or some relatives, or friends say something that you think is funny, so you repeat, you know, that stupid Jewish joke. So, you know, you have to stay on top of it, otherwise it'll get you.
Take it from me, racism is still alive and well, and I can tell you from first-hand experience that the color of your skin still defines who you are for some people. We recently spent a day with a group who are trying to creatively educate people about this issue in subway stations across the city. Come take a look.
I grew up in a neighborhood in Brooklyn, New York, a very, very multicultural neighborhood. I had Jamaican family next door, Haitians downstairs, Italians, Jews. For the kids, it was great. I mean, we didn't look at each other for the color of our skin or what we ate. I sometimes explain to people, you know, they say, well, why do you do this kind of thing? I say, well, I'm just trying to create my neighborhood again because I had such a good time. The International Day for the Elimination of Racial Discrimination came about through a very sad and unfortunate incident in Sharpeville in South Africa in 1960, when students were demonstrating for better education system, and there were over 70 elementary and secondary school students that were killed that day. So about 7 years later, the International Day was created by the United Nations, and there have been events every year since then, but never anything like this. The idea is to immerse and kind of saturate people with the message. They'll see my son, who's 11 years old, all in blue, riding next to him on the metro, saying, what the hell is that about? So that's all, you know, one thing after another, you know, and hopefully it, you know, will stick.
He's
helping other people by doing this. If they never got any messages, they could be racist and always be like that. It's for the elimination. Today's the day for the elimination of racism. We shouldn't all be one color because a lot of people in the world are different, and well, right now, me and my friend are really different because, well, we're blue and green. The people, they look at us in a weird way, and I just don't. It's fine with me, but it's not fine with them.
Suddenly, I saw them. Strange alien creatures. Humanoids with shiny heads. At first, I was nervous. Then I saw they wore the Canadian flag.
We were just kicking the ideas around the table, dealing with racism, dealing with the topic of respect, dealing with alienation. So alienation, wait a minute, we have a real novel concept. Fortune cookies galore. We're trying to come from the angle that the aliens are coming down here in order to say, let's evolve a little bit further. We're hindering the rest of the universe. We're holding the rest of the universe up. Evolve. Voila.
For me, you can sum it up in one question. They have to, you know, look at themselves right in the mirror, and they have to say, am I racist? I think you also have to assume responsibility for those others that are expressing racism, because even though you might not like them, you know, they bleed just like you do. And if you don't get involved in change of that, then that's balance is really going to start shifting.
If we judge somebody on the color of their skin and we like kill them or something, there'll only be one kind of human being, and that's not good at all.